For many watch enthusiasts, building a watch collection is a fulfilling hobby that requires a keen eye for detail and an appreciation for craftsmanship. However, acquiring luxury watches can be a costly endeavor, particularly if you're new to the game and don't know how to get the best price on a luxury watch. Whether you're looking to add to your watch collection or searching for your first luxury watch, a beginner luxury watch guide could offer you some valuable insights on how to navigate the world of luxury watches and score the best deals. From understanding the market to shopping smartly, this guide could equip you with the knowledge you need to make an informed purchase and enjoy your luxury watch for years to come. Welcome to another episode of The Steady Ticker. Do you have a soft spot for watches? Subscribe now to The Steady Ticker and click the notification bell to keep posted on the latest news on different luxury watch brands and its industry. We create content on trivias, intricacies, history, and anything under the weather about luxury watch brands and their models. For today's video, we will provide you with useful tips and strategies for navigating the realm of luxury watches and how you could obtain them at the most favorable price. Negotiating for the best price can be a daunting experience, particularly when buying a luxury timepiece. However, by adopting the right mindset, you can increase your chances of success. It's important to approach the negotiation process with a friendly demeanor and consider the dealer as a partner rather than an adversary. Doing so can help you build rapport and establish a level of trust, which is crucial when negotiating a price. By showing interest in the watch and engaging in a friendly conversation, you're more likely to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. In addition to adopting a friendly approach, it's crucial to research the watch's typical retail price, including its value in the pre-owned market. Knowing what the watch is worth can help you make informed decisions and determine whether the dealer's price is fair. You can also research prices at different dealers to get a sense of the going rate. Another useful tactic is to consider any potential benefits or incentives the dealer may offer. For example, some dealers may include a warranty or offer after-sales support, which can add value to your purchase. You can also look for promotions or discounts that may be available, particularly if you're purchasing multiple watches or spending a significant amount. Negotiating for the best price when buying a luxury timepiece requires a combination of the right mindset and thorough research. Researching the watch's value and considering any potential incentives, you can increase your chances of securing a fair deal that meets your needs and budget. When negotiating for the best price when buying a luxury timepiece, one must also know when the right time to actually negotiate is, as it requires a level of commitment and respect for the dealer's profession. It's essential to be prepared to purchase the watch if you're negotiating for a lower price. When you declare your intention to buy the watch right there and then, both parties can work towards reaching a mutually beneficial agreement. However, if you negotiate for a lower price and then you say you need to think about it, you're wasting the dealer's time and risking your chances of securing a fair deal. It's important to remember that dealers make a living by selling watches, and negotiating for the sake of it is not a game. Respect their profession and only negotiate when you're genuinely interested in making a purchase. When you do negotiate, make sure you've done your research and you know what the watch is worth in the pre-owned market. This knowledge can help you determine whether the dealer's price is fair or not. Negotiating is a two-way street, and it's essential to establish a level of trust and respect between both parties. When you show interest in the watch and engage in friendly conversation, you're more likely to build rapport and establish trust, which can lead to a fair deal. It's also crucial to have a solid understanding of the margins when negotiating for a pre-owned luxury timepiece. While margins on cars and real estate vary, the typical margin for pre-owned watches falls between 10 and 30%. High-end brands like Rolex and Patek usually have lower margins, around 10%, as these watches are highly in demand and sell themselves. On the other hand, boutique brands like Beauvais may have a margin of up to 30%. When negotiating, it's important to keep these numbers in mind and avoid making unrealistic offers that may offend the dealer. Asking for an excessive discount, such as 50% off, is not a good place to start a negotiation, as it makes you look unrealistic, and the dealer may lose interest in accommodating your request. Instead, keep in mind that both you and the dealer need a fair deal, so aim for a price that works for both parties. Armed with this knowledge, you can negotiate effectively and secure the best deal possible. Another thing to keep in mind when making an offer is that it's important to back up your negotiations with factual information. For example, you could approach the seller and say something like, "I really like your Booker Travel Tech watch, but I noticed it's listed for $5,000. However, I found a very similar one on Chrono24 for only $400. Based on this information, I think your price might be a bit high. Would you be willing to meet me somewhere closer to that price, or maybe even at that price?" By giving specific examples, you can make your argument irrefutable, and the seller is likely to check the information you provide. So it's essential not to lie, because the information is readily available to the seller. If you have found a cheaper and comparable product, let the seller know, as it gives you great ammunition to negotiate a lower price. Next, timing can also play a significant role in getting the best possible deal when it comes to purchasing a luxury watch. As most watch dealers and salespeople work on commission and have sales targets to meet, they may be more willing to negotiate towards the end of the month. This is because they are either trying to reach their sales targets or looking to earn higher commission to fatten up their paychecks, which are typically received at the start of the month. It's important to note that this tactic may not always work and could depend on the individual seller and location. However, keeping this advice in mind and timing your negotiations accordingly may help you secure a better deal on your luxury watch purchase. So, if you're in the market for a luxury watch and want to get the best price possible, consider negotiating towards the end of the month when salespeople may be more motivated to close a deal. It is also important to note that buying from a dealer allows you to negotiate the price directly with the seller and have direct contact with them. You can inspect the watch in person and ask any questions about its condition, history, or features. Dealers have more pricing flexibility and may give you a better deal if you negotiate with them directly. However, buying from online platforms like eBay or Chrono24 may provide convenience and a wider selection, but they also have drawbacks. These platforms charge fees to sellers, which increases the price for buyers. You may not have the chance to inspect the watch in person, which can result in unpleasant surprises. When buying directly from a dealer, you may have access to additional benefits like warranties, maintenance services, and trade-in options. Dealers often have relationships with watch brands and can provide support and advice on watch-related matters. Wire transfers are also a good thing to consider when you are in negotiation to purchase a luxury watch. The benefits of wire transfer go beyond the cost savings and security measures it provides. The use of wire transfer also reflects the level of trust between the buyer and the seller in the timepiece market. Luxury watches are often considered as high-value investments, and buyers need to ensure that they are dealing with trustworthy sellers. By choosing wire transfer, both parties can be confident in the transaction's validity and the assurance that the payment will be delivered promptly and directly. In addition, the use of wire transfer can also facilitate a smoother and faster transaction process. Buyers who opt to pay by wire transfer often provide the necessary details and instructions to the seller, such as the amount, the recipient's account number, and the bank details, which streamlines the payment process. This is particularly helpful when dealing with international transactions, where there may be a language barrier or differences in banking procedures. Moreover, wire transfers are often associated with a higher level of professionalism and formality. The use of wire transfer signals that both the buyer and seller take the transaction seriously and are committed to a successful outcome. It also reflects the level of sophistication and expertise involved in the timepiece market, where buyers and sellers are well versed in the intricacies of high-value transactions and the importance of trust and transparency. Are you an experienced watch collector? Do you think the tips and strategies mentioned previously are accurate? Or do you have your own way of negotiating? Share it with us in the comment section below. Want to hear more about watches? Hit the subscribe button below to support the Steady Ticker channel and click the notification bell to instantly know more about our new videos on luxury watches. See you in the next one.